call the police, I don't need to use nobody else's phone to call the police again and use somebody else's phone. No, all I needed, I made the call. And so if you made the call, then you gotta walk away with your head held high, knowing the person you called on is gonna help that situation.
But she's doing a lot better than what she was. She can see out of one eye. You know, and they got her hair.
You gotta build that faith up.
Sew back on.
You gotta build that faith back up, man. You know, she'll be alright. She'll be alright. You know, if it happens either way, it's the Lord's will. But it should be alright. It's just, you know, it's not something that like some everyday stuff. But she'll be okay. You know.
Yeah, that's the first time I saw it. As long as I've been traveling carnival.
It's gonna be some worse things you're gonna see, man. It's gonna be some crazy stuff you're gonna see, man.
Carnival, I mean, that's horrible.
But we're gonna get back to what we're doing, and I appreciate that, man.
Set up the trip away.
I appreciate that coming through. We're gonna get back to our business.
Have a good night.
Take it easy, man. Faith, man. Faith. Remember that. All right. That's a good point, man. You know that you gotta have faith. You gotta have the faith is confidence in something that you don't see.
So they're doing like, you know, do you actually have to go to church every Sunday, or as long as you prayer, call up on them?
Nah, this is church right here. You know, even if it's just you and this brother, and y'all just sitting together learning, that's church. You know what I'm saying? That's church. Church is a gathering of multiple people. That's all it is. You know, what the Bible say. Give me that in the you got it?
Yep. It's Matthew 18:20. It says, "For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst of them."
Yeah. So that's all you need. You don't need no builder saying, "Hey, we're doing our thing." Give me that in was that Corinthians where the Most High dwelling not in temples. You know, because that's in that form of thinking that you got to go to church, is telling you that you got to go a certain place. God only deals in a certain place. God, this whole earth is God. So why I gotta? He right here. You know what I'm saying? He's right here. We getting busy. There's an angel sitting there chilling somewhere, watching us. There's angels watching. Everybody's moving us every day, man. You know, that's why it's important for us to treat everybody with respect, even though we don't deal with so-called white people. But I'm gonna tell you the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what's up. I don't know if he's an Edomite or he could be Native American, man. You know what I'm saying? All I wanted was off his spirit. You know, he came up sincere, and he was sincere about the person he dealt with. So we dealt with it accordingly. I ain't just go up, man. I'm trying to pray. He sincerely came up. I'd have been wrong as hell, but like, man, you're a fucking cracker. Get out my face. You know what I'm saying? That's like dirty as a motherfucker. Like, I don't know. He looked like one, but he could not.
But that was some real shit you said though. Like, you know what I mean? If you feel like your prayers strong enough, it's just like y'all. I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going broke. Y'all pray for me. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I can't help it. You know? Like, it's based off your faith, you know?
Yeah.
He ain't never read in the Bible and the dude said, I'm crippled. And then he'd be like, you know, he asked the Lord and said, Lord, help me out. The Lord said, man, you got to ask like 2 more of my disciples and we'll be good. No, he said, like, by your faith, you've been made whole. So your belief, you know what I'm saying? When he said stretch forth your arm, he wasn't like crippled and he was like, man, that ain't gonna work. No, you gotta fuck that. You know, stretch your arm out. Like, you told me to do it, I'm gonna do it. That's that faith. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta put yourself in that position. What nigga you know stretched his arm out and his arm shriveled up to normal? So your mind can't even conceive that being possible. But that dude at that point in time really believed that if he put his arm out, it would become whole again. That's what you gotta have in you, and that's a power that the so-called white man's trying to take away from us.
So like belief is a strong thing, like, you know what I mean? Or, you know, just knowing that he's there, like, you know wrong. It's either your fault to keep going on, or, you know what I mean, or keep fucking up. So, you know what I mean, like, it's really like in a way to get set, not trying to say, you know, this is the only way, but in you know, get set it up there, you know what I mean, you gotta make the right choice.
Yeah, you gotta make the right choices, or you gotta accept your faults, because you're not. Once you get deep into the scriptures, you're gonna realize you don't make all the right choices. When Adam did that sin, that caused us to be faulty. You know what I'm saying? To the point we don't make all the right choices. And that's what it is. And then the next step is to get up. Stop blaming the world. You know what I'm saying? Blame yourself. Because even if I'm dealing with a shorty and she said, oh, I ain't got no dude. You know what I'm saying? And then the Most High be doing that. You know, like, why she always doing this? Why she always doing that? And then I get with her, and then it comes out. Even though she lied, it was her fault. But I gotta look at it like, how did I put myself in that position? Because I don't want to be in that position no more. I ain't gonna sit there and say, oh, it's her fault. That means I'm gonna run into another motherfucker, they're gonna do the same thing. And I don't like being there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I go to a bar or something and niggas all going crazy and shit, and they won't fight. You know, I don't want to fight. I'm minding my business, but he bumping into me, he won't fight. I ain't gonna say, man, you know it was his fault. Yeah, it was his fault. How do I handle that situation? Don't go that damn bar no more. You know, don't blame them. You should blame them, but you always start with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't want to do that. You know, women have babies by a bunch of niggas say niggas ain't shit. but you're picking them though. You're picking them. Like, you're attracted to this guy. Maybe you need to change your direction. Maybe you need to stop not dealing with a man and find yourself. You know what I'm saying? Really just find yourself and be a better person. Let the right man come to you. If all men, because all bulk of men, no, not too many men wait for a woman to address them. They address women. So if a woman carries herself a certain way, he's gonna get that type of man. Why you gonna go to a club? Why you gonna show half your body and expect the dude to want you for who you are? Type of thing.
Okay.
It's like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And what women do now? Oh, they ain't that, ain't this. They make a bunch of they blame themselves and fix themselves. Then when we come out here and say what we say about our women, we hate our, we self-hate. No, we keeping it real. You half your body showing out, you're putting acid on your head, bat shit on your face, and you want me to respect you. You're like, no. Yeah, the makeup is literal bat shit. It's literal bat shit. You know, that cosmetic shit, that shit beat their face, they putting bat shit on their head. and perm is a natural acidic. You literally pouring acid on what person you know what
I know what's even on.
What person you know will literally pour acid on their head, man? You know? To look a certain way. What person you know? I wouldn't do that, but we did at a point, you know, Malcolm X and all that. But niggas got out there, the men got out there quick. Like, man, forget all that. You know what I'm saying? But women will put acid on there, get injections and do all these things, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, just on a woman tip, why are we not allowed to address that? If that's our women, if we're supposed to have black pride, so to speak, how come I can't address my woman or our women and tell them what to do, what's right, what's wrong? When I do that, we self-hate. You like the white woman and this and this. No, man, we trying to get y'all straight, man. You know? And then when we out here for the men, we trying to get y'all straight. We ain't hating ourselves. We love ourselves to the point that we're not accepting the behavior of our people, man. You know? Why would you go out and then see, when you read about the scripture and it said Jesus wept, man. He seen the condition of the people, man. He was affected by it. How many people go out and be affected by the condition of our people? Instead of, no, they walk out and be like, well, as long as it ain't me. That's a selfish attitude. But then you all black pride. No, man. The people that sacrifice their life for their people, that's pride, man. Not making myself real big and saying, I'm black, look what I did. You know, like, the main big people like Malcolm X and Martin Luther, they didn't do it. They weren't in the right lane with it, but they sacrificed their life. You know what I'm saying? They put their life out there. You know, really Malcolm X in particular, he put his life out there, man. You're taking a risk. It's easy to be good and show everybody you look good and be selfish, but it's hard to sacrifice it's hard to sacrifice a great career. It's hard to sacrifice women. You know what I'm saying? And then do it all for your people and be satisfied with it. Those are the true soldiers, but they would never be recognized because they're not on the TV screens and the things that our people look up to, man. That's why I say our people need to get away from this system. You know, y'all got some precepts on hold?
Yeah, I kind of had something.
Yeah, I know there's a couple of them I called out.
So the acts of the church.
Yeah. Give me that Acts first. This is what I know we kind of digressed from it, but I want to get into what you asked about the church thing. You know what I'm saying? Just answer that question.
This is Acts chapter 7, verse 47. It says, but Solomon built him an house. Howbeit, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet.
That's simple. That is very, very simple. So when you say church, I got to go to this building. That's disrespecting the Most High as far as his magnitude of power. Why I got to go to a building when what we say earlier, he's over the whole earth. I send up a prayer right here is going to meet. I don't got to go to a building where a certain cross is or to get him somewhere. Only way you build monuments and things like that is just to say, oh, I appreciate you, or this where this happened at. The Lord dealt with me right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we all standing here and the angel should reveal itself, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, they'd take like 3 stones and say, this is where the angel met us. And that's just that. You go about your business. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, oh, you come here and you worship that. No, it's just when you walk by that, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's that spot where the angel met us. And then when you take your sons, be like, that's that spot where the angel met. That's what it's meant for. It's not meant to bow down to a worship. It's just a place of recognition, you know. This is brother. Yeah. Kiss on us, you know, standing there, you know, all that. That's idol worship, you know. Go ahead.
It's verse 49. Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will you build me, said the Most High, or what is this place of my rest?
You basically got to be above the Most High to build a place where he can dwell in. Because we don't have the power or the magnitude or the knowledge to build a place specifically that he'll be like, oh, this is nice. He built nice. He created nice. So how you going to create something that's nice? When he created gold, trim, platinum trimming. No, man. Like, he created those elements. He created what we thought was nice and what we thought was not nice. So how can you create a place that he actually think is nice? Like,
so what's the whole Mecca thing? Why they go like every 4 years for that?
That's just dogma, you know, because that's just dogma. That's that Muslim dogma. You're not supposed to go to no Mecca. Only thing that the scriptures told you is to pray to the east. Based off that's a holy land, which is Jerusalem. That's the land that we're supposed to be in. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, we just praying toward our land. The Most High respects the land and he respects the people in the land, but he put the people before the land, of course. Because we're over here. We're supposed to be in Jerusalem, but Jerusalem is polluted. Therefore, that's why we can't even go back to our land right now. You know what I'm saying? Because not only you respect the people, you respect the land. The Most High got to cleanse that land by fire, and then we gonna go back to our land.
So that's how they
Yeah, so that's what's gonna happen to America. America has so much blood shed on this land, it got to be tried by fire. If you know anything, when you wash dishes, you use water. But if you really want to get them germs off, you're gonna torch it. You're gonna put the flames on it. You know what I'm saying? Flames will burn any germs on there when you get them degrees right, you know? Because if you have it at a certain, we know science, you have it at a certain temperature to activate it, you have it lowered it or deactivated. When you ignite it, it'll burn everything. I'm talking about everything.
It's talking about like grease, like you use cold water and grease and you can wipe it and still be that hot water.
It'll rinse right off. The thing is, you use a nuclear missile on the grease. It's gonna burn. A nuclear missile has the ability to burn your shadow into the ground. That's flame, you know. That's heat. That's heat. That's true heat, man.
So when y'all have meetings when y'all get together.
We get together, you know, different times during the week, mainly like from Thursday to Sunday. Like if you wanted to build, you know what I'm saying, like we're doing this at a chill spot, we could do that, exchange numbers. Do the same thing we're doing now, just more like if you would have called, we'll just have a more structured thing that you want to know about, you know what I'm saying? And we'll just really take our time and have it tailor-made to build with each other. You know what I'm saying? Then when we get to the point, you get to the point building, we just build with each other, you know what I'm saying? And we just read together, study, and just keep gaining knowledge. And that's what we're doing at this point. You know, it all started out like that. Somebody come, you know, I need to know about this, like you're asking about the Mecca. You know, you just go, well, let's dig. Let's look up Mecca. Let's look up the history of Mecca. Let's look up why people do this. That's all it takes. That's
Right, y'all up and down.
Yeah, you can get money.
Are you guys Black Hebrew Israelites?
Yeah, I would
What?
say Hebrew Israelites. Black
Yeah.
Hebrew is a derogatory form. It's
Yeah.
like saying that I'm a white,
Yeah.
white Caucasian.
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, because I've studied religion a lot, I've never ran into any Black Israelites. What exactly do you guys believe?
We believe in the Father and the Son. We believe that the Bible is the only book. You know what I'm saying? New Testament, Old Testament. We believe that the Lord's a dark-skinned man. We believe that the so-called white man is the devil. He's the enemy of our people.
Yeah. Slim
Slim
Fady.
Fady.
We also believe that he made all the
Most
other
there,
nations
most there.
our enemies, but we know that we can be cool with them without any hassle. Through the scriptures, when I say believe, is that the Bible says it. We also believe that the so-called white man has nothing but ill will towards us. You know, or if they don't have any ill will toward us, they have ill will toward the Most High. You know, and if you look at their rap sheet, they may do something right, like they'll stand here and try to help us out and do something, but they don't keep all the commandments, and they will not keep them. You know.
So when was the first Genesis? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Who was the first ones to get it?
Only because he said he practiced a lot of different religions. Do you have a precept to show him, like, not to go into no religion?